What's that?
You know, like when you're trying to write a history term paper or something.
Yeah, I do.
And they're like, talk about the presidents,
Yeah.
previous presidents or whatever.
Eisenhower.
Okay.
Talk about Teddy Roosevelt.
What's one of the things you generally need to find out about them?
You'd find out when they were born,
Yep.
when they served, and what things they did for the country.
That's true. But in China, if you try to find out what Xi Jinping's birthday is, Baidu, which is the Google of China, says no.
Yeah, they say, no!
No. It's like,
Shall not know!
there are no responses to this.
It literally says Xi Jinping 出生日期. So it's like, what is... It doesn't even say what is. It says Xi Jinping's birth date.
Yeah. What is Xi Jinping's birth date?
Well, you'd never know. And I first thought this could be a little bit of a rumor, a little bit of a troll.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
I pulled it up myself.
Yeah. So you see, I found this, and then I'm like, nah. And then you were also like, nah. And then you actually try to look at it yourself.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They literally banned their own leader's birth date.
Yeah. You can't search Xi Jinping's birthday on Baidu.
I'd like to brainstorm with you a little bit.
Sure.
Why would a country like China, which is quite literally North Korea now, except with more money, why would they do something like this? We had a couple thought experiments.
Yeah, I feel like what they're trying to do is cover up, or, like there's a lot of lore surrounding Xi Jinping.
Oh, so much lore.
There's a lot of like real BS stories about him
Yes.
carrying like 100 kilograms of this up and down a hill.
Yep.
And, they come up with these fantastical stories. But I feel like the timelines don't match up. So they probably said that he like did some supernatural event in 1946, but actually he was only like very young at the time.
Sure.
Or something.
He was born in like 53 or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, so I can kind of confirm what you're saying.
Yeah.
And the reason is that we were both in China when there was a bit of a scandal.
Yeah.
And I remember what happened was they started to build this lore because it first started that Xi Jinping was super smart and he was comes from a wealthy family, all this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then it morphed because then it was like, shit, that doesn't follow like Marxist-Leninism, right? That can't be, we can't have this princeling thing because all these articles started coming out in Western media about how Xi Jinping is a princeling.
Yes.
How he's basically a Fordyce, because he is.
He
He's
is
basically
he is
royalty
a
of a
Fordyce.
dynasty.
Yeah.
It's not, don't think about New China. We always say 新中国, right? The New China is post-communist, communist, Mao Zedong China, and then post that.
Yes.
But, the CCP is a dynasty. It's
For sure.
literally nothing's changed in China. It's just another dynasty. So they're like, shit, we gotta back off of this whole princeling, second generation rich stereotype.
Yep.
So they built up all, like you said, this like lore. He was a pig farmer. He was poor. He was ostracized. He was thrown out into the countryside, but became a leader from the bottom up. And they're like, it's much better if we take him and make him like a dirty pig farmer.
Yes.
And raise him up and look at anyone in China can become a powerful, strong man like Xi Jinping, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, the whole 100 they were putting out this like North Korea level stuff.
Yeah.
Where he'd have a sack of, grain over here and a this and that and walk 10 kilometers up a hill or whatever. And people started doing math, and they're like, that's physically capable. He would have to be like the world's strongest man in the history of mankind.
Yes.
And even then, he wouldn't be able to go this far.
Yeah.
Because Chinese people aren't stupid, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, wait a minute, but he went to Tsinghua, like university, the top university in China, and he got this and this degree. How did that work out if what you just said is actually true? That's what people were questioning like 5 or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When this whole thing was unfolding, people were like looking it up. This doesn't work out. The dates didn't match up. And now it makes perfect sense as to why you'd get rid of a birthday because you have no genesis point.
Yeah, you can't go back and say, wait a second, in 1950, whatever, 1963, he should have been here, but then why does it say he was there?
Right.
And you can still find out his birthday if you look on Wikipedia or Google.
Yeah.
But remember, Wikipedia and Google are blocked in mainland China, so this is really just for Chinese people not to be able to find out.
Yes.
Because this is China's search engine that you can see behind us over here, Baidu. It's just a knockoff of Google.
So yeah, you can't find out when Xi Jinping was born because he's too sacred. Next thing, you'll find out that he beat 18 holes of golf in 17 shots, unlike the 19 shots of Kim Jong-il. Angry Birds was huge in China. It would have been the first words many Chinese would see.
Remember Harry Potter, the martial artist? So Mari, it's Sonic and Mario together. Chinese knockoff Titanic on Nintendo. You expect it to control well?
Whale.
It's just called Whale. First pawn.
First pawn. Ass art.
I don't know what ass art
Ass
is.
art.
Let's see. Want to destroy this mountain? Yes or no? Well, it is China.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. It's like a mouse simulator.
Yeah. Looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh. This would be. This one's officially illegal. How do you win?
You know how you win is you turn it off.
Can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.